Tomb Raider, The Angel of Darkness, adapted from the novelization by J.R. Millward, based on an original story by Murty Schofield. With J.R. Millward as the narrator, with music by Peter Connolly and Martin Iverson. The Prologue.
A creature dreamed fitfully, tossing and mumbling in its sleep. Perhaps it had slept since the world began, and the dreams were all that remained of its memories. Perhaps it died long ago. If asked, it would not be able to say. It would blink and stare and wail, gnashing its rotting teeth, cursing and snarling. It was man-shaped beneath its bindings, but no one in their right mind would class the creature as human. Not anymore. As it swung in the darkness, chains creaking, it dreamt of distant thunder. A storm was coming somewhere in the overworld. It remembered storms. The flash and roar, an icy pelt of rain on its face. It remembered riding the energy, laughing for joy and destruction, power crackling along its body. But this storm brought no relief, no rain, no joy. It was getting closer, making the creature sway in agitation, naked over the bottomless pit. Thunder rumbled, reverberating throughout the stone of the prison, louder and louder. Dust fell, setting the chains to jangling. The creature moaned, unsure at this latest turn of events. Its dreams had been the same for so long, but this, the newest, was disrupting the pattern, breaking the infinite cycle. Lightning struck, burning the creature's eyes. It shrieked at the unfamiliarity, a memory inexplicably come alive. Something rushed in, caressing him intimately, biting every patch of skin with 1,000 tiny teeth. It took a moment for it to understand. The sensation was fresh air, blown in through the jagged hole where light was now pouring in, piercing the dark like spears of dawn cavalry. Feelings surfaced from the creature's reforming mind. Hunger, fear, need, hope. Hope. Weeping, the creature began to climb, pulling itself hand over hand, skeletal fingers growing torn and bloody as it dragged itself up the chains towards the light. Even when the rays vanished, reappearing and twisting at random, it climbed on until it could haul itself out of purgatory. It lay there, panting in a dusting of granular snow and soot, gazing up at the stars and the quarter moon, listening. Its pupils contracted slowly, painfully. All around, the storm continued to vent its fury. The cries of dying men pierced the night, speaking unfamiliar words with unfamiliar accents. The tears froze on the creature's cheeks, running down into the filthy mane of grey hair. It tasted blood on its cracked lips. There was blood on the ground as well, and the creature followed it, shuffling and sniffing like a coursing hound until it found the mangled corpse. The flesh was still warm as the creature tore with its teeth, savouring the flow of life and the return of forgotten strength. The storm gradually moved on, leaving only silence in the sheltered little hollow. The creature wiped its mouth and reverently lifted the shard of gleaming crystal from the dead man's grasp. Bloody fingerprints stained its beauty, but not enough to blot out the reflection of the creature's eyes. They flared now, like twins of leaping flame, redder than a slick of frozen gore. At dawn, all of the allies found was a corpse, half-eaten by scavengers, within the ruins of an unusually large crypt. Much later, officers would write in their reports about the uncanny precision with which the bombs had struck. The rest of the medieval fortress had escaped almost untouched. Hardly a day after the clearance teams had done their grisly work, a cadre of men appeared at the ruins. The villagers whispered behind closed doors, for the strangers, dressed in the unremarkable garb of pilgrims, would neither look at nor speak with them. Indeed, in less than an hour they were gone, their faces drawn with the weight of knowledge that they would have given anything to be untrue. Their prisoner had escaped.
In the prologue of Tomb Raider, The Angel of Darkness, the narrator was played by J.R. Millward. Written and adapted by J.R. Millward. Based on an original story by Murty Schofield, with music by Peter Connolly and Martin Iverson. Produced by Stephen Millward. Additional sound effects courtesy of www.presfx.co.uk and the BBC. Lara Croft and Tomb Raider are the property of Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix.